will prevail.
Alright, let's do a little drafty poo. We'll see if he comes back. I'm gonna leave the door open. Oh, he's drinking his water. But he was out front. He likes to come in through the front door. I think he uses this place as a shortcut. Alright, let's take that thing. I like the secret. I think the secret's okay. I like this card. I'm gonna take Terra. I just don't like Mechanist. All spells. This is a good Yogg-Saron deck. I'm actually gonna take the Costume Singer. We have 2 secrets already. I like Deconstructor. I'm not taking the Rabbit. If I had Clowns, maybe. All spells. Maybe Pyrotechnician gets better. Let's grab a Blizzard. I like Hipster. Yeah, Hipster's okay. This card's okay. Cyclone. Remember when they called me Cyclonus? Let's take another Trainee. Man, those 2 picks always come up together, huh? Alright, we'll take a Vizier. This card's great. Just great. Let's take a Claw Machine. These are terrible. Just terrible. Take more Worms, I guess. Looks like junk. Fireball? This deck looks miserable. Are we in agreement there? So many Arcane Bolts. I don't think so. I don't think so, Tim. Hey man, what's up? Hey Batman. The lion's one I was thinking about you while I was watching.
The lion swan. I am gonna be buzzing about it for a week.
I was thinking about you while I was watching the game, Davey. Let me see if that cat, if he's still chilling here. Fortunately, no. Thank you, Davey, for the 61 month. Thank you. Let's do a little draft. Make a little love. Let's try this Mage class out.
My magic will prevail.
Okay, Ghost Rider's pretty cool. Chat says barcode. What? Where? Is Dreads here? Oh no. God, I said he went to bed. You know, I'm just like a peasant, man. Reverberate's pretty good. Could take Light Show or whatever. Where's my Yogg-Saron? This is okay. You know what? That card's fine. I like an Artificer. I think Artificer's okay. So many cards. 6 Soloist. A lot of these picks aren't really very, Oh, I was gonna say we need a synthesize. Not very thought-provoking, right? Okay, got some elementals. I like Dune Sculptor. What's the most fun thing? You know what, let's just have a little fun, right? Hipster. Is it Grand Finale? Probably, huh? We have Synthesize plus some other Ellies. I think Holotech. I'm not crazy about Holotech. This is an elemental, but... Dragons. I like this card. Do we have any secrets? No secrets. Let's take the 2. Take a Flame Geyser. Alright, we just need two keyboards and then we're good. It's like Clonus. Hello, Mr. Zach. What's up, Refa? How are you, man? I think I have enough elementals that I don't have to take that one. Sort of interesting, huh? They both deal 6. One's just a little slower than the other. I want an Ice Barrier. Not really. Let's take a Mask of Cthulhu. Thick combo with the Hollow Technician. And finally, I don't want to pick Rock. We'll take this thing. Looks really good, this deck. Say it's above average, but probably not better than like a 6 out of 10. You need the keyboards. You need the puzzle boxes. You need some broken legendary. Like, that's just like the starter package. We're a few tiers below that, right? Monty looks good. Gibbs looks good. Laporta looks good. Aiden had 3 near sacks. Are you a Lions fan too? How come Hearthstone is going through a tough time? I don't think they have a great idea of what to do to make the game good. Arena's littered with bots. I think Battlegrounds is pretty lame. Standard is a lot of like Solitaire lately, which is never a good thing.
I can't move. This can't be good.
I have a lot of shares in Detroit, yeah? Interesting. Interesting. Standard bad? I mean, I never liked standard, so I'm not a good gauge for that, but I don't think it's a particularly enviable position right now. What percentage of arena players do you think are bots? Are the bots good? Well, they're not bots, so sorry, I misspeak. They purchase the accounts, and then they just run like the best arena draft, getting cards that, like getting cards you can't get. Unless you do 25 drafts of the same class over and over again. They're real players. The accounts get botted. They farm gold with bots and then sell those to real players. And I don't know what percentage of the players are doing that. Maybe 20, 15 or 20. But the percentage that you face above 2 wins for a normal player is probably like 25 or 30. Which is just like basically guaranteed at least 1 auto loss per run to like one of those by like turn, by game 4 or 5. And for like someone like myself, I on a good night, I probably play 40% of my games above 2 wins against people who have purchased the account. Today, the first hour and a half, 2 hours, it was about 80% of the games we played, 4 out of every 5 games. So it's not a favorable ratio. I didn't realize it was that high. Yeah. Plus solitaire now after Shaman nerf. Mage is kind of meh. Only Naga Mage is playable in High Legend. Well, can I kill him? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I always want to play this. So I might as well play this. Jam session. I could attack and then jam session. I could just have the jam. I don't really want to overload home. Alright, let's play this. I mean, if he doesn't heal, he's in trouble. Or he's dead, right? How much time do they spend retiring before playing a run? Yeah, I don't know. I would guess somewhere between like 10 or 20 drafts. Based off the rate at which we get, like... it might be more. Because, like, I could play 10 drafts and I still wouldn't end up with a deck, like, even close to the power level of what our average opponent is, above like 2 or 3 wins. So maybe it's more. It could be 30 runs. What is this card? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need to deal 11. And I have 3, 6, 9 in hand. Okay.
Please help me! Please help me! That feels good.
1, 2, 4, 6, 7. I gotta just put him to 7 this turn? Or I put him to 1? I have 9, 10. What am I doing with the rest of my mana? And hoping he doesn't get out of range. Drafting process isn't about picking the best cards. No. But these days it kind of is. Because some decks are chock full of like...
That feels good.
Restaurant Vipers and Stranglethorn Tigers. And other decks are chock full of, Titans and Scourges and, pack the houses. There's a big difference, right? It doesn't matter how well you draft or how good you are at the game or what your game knowledge is. If you play a 7 mana 7/7 and your opponent plays a 7 mana 20/20, it doesn't matter then. But you're going to you're gonna have times where you can still roll decks even if they're like, if your deck's a 1 and your opponent's deck is a 10, then it doesn't matter how good you can play. But sometimes you're gonna roll a 6 or a 7 and your opponent's deck's gonna be an 8 or a 9 and they're gonna be a worse player than you and you're gonna be a better player than them and you can win some of those games. That's kind of what Arena in particular has kind of evolved into. Like, if you get a little lucky and your opponent isn't, the best purchased account of all time, and they aren't a great player, you have like a 60-40 chance of beating them, maybe. And that's why, every night still some runs go 6, 7, 8, 10. But it does mean like you sort of can't play 50% of the decks because you're never gonna get above 2 wins or whatever. Which is why I don't even bother playing on my main account anymore, because there's no way to even break even on gold if you're playing a substantial amount. So, like Smeta? No. I liked the last meta minus the purchase accounts. I thought there was some really cool stuff. Now you could never do it. Like you could build Plague DK. Mage decks were good. You know, Druid. I think Druid's fun. I think Rogue has fun cards you just never see. But yeah, its latest patch micro adjustments or whatever to like supercharge the amount of neutrals you get. I can't really conceive why they thought that was a good idea. Your energy and enthusiasm while streaming is infectious. It's always a joy to tune in. Hey, thanks, Null. It's great to have you here. Am I playing on NA or EU? I'm playing on EU right now. But it doesn't really matter. Like I said, at one point, 2 hours in, we had faced 80% of the games we had played were against purchased accounts. So that was on EU. Guidance is kind of cool. Server doesn't really matter. NA is worse. You'd think that, but today was the most purchase accounts we've ever played in a single day or a half a stream by far in the first 3.5 hours, and it's on EU, so you gotta factor that in. I'm probably much lower at the moment. I had a very bad week. That's not good, but it's not always your fault. You ran out of gold on EU? No, I just started making new accounts and don't bother playing on any of my real accounts. No interest, no desire. No point. I already played against this person. Like, look at the purchased. This was the last run. So we were 7-1 purchase account, 7-2 purchase account, 7-3 purchase account. One I think we've already played today. I'm pretty sure we've already played that against that purchased account today. Which is kind of nuts.
Presentation is everything.
I'm gonna take just the Blizzard. I don't want to overload. That's why I can't see you. I got the Shaman at 10 if you need a break. Yeah, these days I probably won't spectate much just because I'm not gonna like log off, log into EU, spectate, log off, log back in here, and then play again. How's it even worth to play a purchase account? Am I weird for playing one account? How's it worth it? Well, you get to win more games when your deck is better than your idiotic opponent in Redbeard, basically. But how's it worth it? I don't know. It's probably not. People just do stupid stuff, I guess. Is there any confirmation of the purchase accounts? Oh yeah, absolutely. 100% purchase. Blizzard said they banned over 200,000 bot accounts or something. But there's a lot more confirmation than that if you want to look a little bit. It's 0% speculation. You could speculate how many more purchase accounts and botting is going on than what they've acknowledged and what you see, which I imagine is substantially more, but whether or not it's there is not debatable. That, I'm afraid, is not debatable. Don't spend money on accounts, spend it on Twitch Prime. Yeah, that's better.
Keep it real.
That is better.
Get down and get funky.
Unravel.
Could have reverberated it. I don't want to reverberate that though. We want to reverberate his Titan. 200k, that's so fake. The number of Blizzard can't work this efficiently. There's probably 10 million of them. They just banned 200,000 of them. Yeah, I agree. They're probably not being efficient. Blizzard doesn't do a ton for me here. Let's say I ping and I just play like these two. That's still pretty solid, right? China is rich enough to collapse our economy. Do you mean American economy or the world economy? I doubt that. I doubt that sincerely. But any type of world economic collapse would affect everyone, including the people who collapse, unless you had a million times more resources than other people, but you definitely don't. Everybody's so reliant on each other, right? The world economy is so intertwined.
The more you struggle, the better.
It's a nice kind of boogeyman kind of sentence, though. From 1 to 10, hollow is what? Like a 6? What if it was only enemy minions? Would it be like a 9? Which card? Sorry, Holomancer?
Naxxramas never lacks corpses.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Please help me! You shake!
Holomancer's like a, it's like a 5. And if it was only enemy minions, it would probably be like a 7, maybe. If 5 is like an average card. I think Holomancer's a lot closer to an average card than an above average card. It's usually a 2-card combo to really get it to work well, right? You need to get Shooting Star or whatever. And then you have to hope your opponent can't just utilize the effect at the same time.
Jaina versus Anduin. The light shall bring.
Alright, let's mulligan this shit away. My first 39 runs was a 1.17 average, and now I'm 4.55 after 70. What's the math on that? Well, it sounds like you've been doing a lot better. Sounds like you're getting better, which is good. You know, as for all the hemming and hawing and the frustrations with Arena, it's not to imply like you can't have success. It's just you're at a huge disadvantage if you're not the one buying your account, which none of us are. And if you are, you know, you're gonna have to factor in all your retires, in which case you're never gonna average more than like 0.2 or whatever. But that's a pretty good average over 70, honestly. People don't feel good about it, but that's a pretty good average.
The more you struggle, the better.
Listening to that, I like this song. Okay, going into 5, I need to play a bunch of elementals, but I have a bunch of elementals anyway. I'm going down to something. I need him to clear my whole board, and then clear it again. Like a 1-1-1-2. Something like that. Clear this board. Nice. Okay. Now you need to clear the next board too.
Bask in my radiance.
Do I have a taunt in my deck? I do. It's actually a pretty sick taunt to pull.
A whirlwind of flavor. A whirlwind of flavor.
But it doesn't have to clear the board, it just has to play like a 4-4 or whatever. 1 keyboard and 1 Morton Rune. Are we close to 12 wins? I don't think so. But I would like those cards. I remember one time playing on mobile, had a King Crush on board, but the arrow wouldn't go base and I lost. That's the Hearthstone special, man. I'm gonna get 8 armor and I get 3 8/8s. I could have got 5. But you know, I think I'll just take this. I haven't played on mobile since. How long would it take to download an update for mobile? Cannibalize? Fight over me.
Everyone, stay in sync.
Usually your hat game is on point. Tonight you are a bit canted. I don't know what that means. Sorry. I apologize. Can't really play that. Let's just do this. Oh, we got an Alex Strauss. A lot of damage. What does this card do? Reduce the cost of a fire spell in your hand by 1. You're saying it's like slanted? Is that better? I feel like I have like a crooked skull. Hey, oh, Dr. Sauceman. Okay, I have a question. Sorry, you have to do 2% medical work today. It's not me. I just double trade 4. When if I get a Fire Lands here?
Let's warm you up.
It's not me, but when I pee, it burns. No. I just have a question of a terminology.
Do not look away.
I'm at the hospital and I'm on duty. I'm taking consoles. Okay, so what's the skin condition called? And it might be okay. When like it's like really bad. It's a really bad skin condition. Like you could die from it. Like not necrosis, maybe sepsis. What's it called when you know, like people have like, you know, they get their like arm wrapped. I've been trying to think of the name. I thought leprosy. No, not leprosy. Burns? No, not leprosy. No. Sepsis is poison in your blood. You can't get like sepsis in your skin. This isn't me. I was just gangrene. No, not gangrene. I thought you could get it from like. I might be just making up a word. I thought you could get it from like dirty gym mats. Like people could get it, but it's not ringworm. Red, I heard the bad news. What's the bad news?
You asked for it. Oh, it is on.
Yeah, I couldn't remember the name for the life of me. And when I was trying to look up like skin diseases, Google thought I was dying because I just needed to know the name. I just wanted to know. Target story. This lady came up to me and she was like freaking wrapped like her entire body. She used to come in a lot. I was like, what the heck? And like she would sometimes like talk to me. She wasn't like a total crazy person, but she's like, yeah, I have like this terrible staph infection. And like, it's like incredibly contagious. I was like, get away from me. Get away from me. But when Taz was here, we went to the store one day and there was a guy and he was like wrapped in the same way. And he was like walking real close to us. And I was like, dude, you gotta take a step back. But I couldn't remember. I was like, let's talk about anything else. It's really dangerous. Trading on dirty mats and not washing your training gear, yeah. I don't know. It looked way more gnarly. But yeah, sorry, we can change the subject. I'm sorry. Let's just do that.
Please help me. That feels good.
I was thinking about it, like, for like 2 weeks, I couldn't think of the name. And I was like, oh, I should ask Dr. Sauceman.
Are you not entertained?
Big money. Big money.
Run for help.
That's Puzzle Box. That's Puzzle Box, baby. That's Puzzle Box, baby. Feels like I have staff when I play Hearthstone. No, you don't have staff, do you? Lord, I hope not. What's the biggest thing I can get? A fucking 4/4? That card stinks.
The caress of death is not gentle.
Alright, I just need time. How do I get time? I'm not sure. Right, I'm sorry to hear about your dong. What happened to my dong? I give chat a lecture on soft tissue infections, but I'll refrain so we can resume part topics. Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry I brought it up. I just...
A bit warm up here.
It couldn't, Yeah, reverberate, but I still have to trade. I won't be able to ping. This probably does pretty well, right? It did not do pretty well. In fact, I got pretty screwed. We're curious? We won't get staff. No, I don't think so. Great question, Red. My answer is that I would love my girlfriend to do a sexy cosplay of the Hex Maniac from Pokemon. Hex Maniac. Okay, yeah, okay. Sure, I can get behind that. I can't get to anything. Can't do anything. Can't summon anything of any meaningful stat line.
To do.
Alright. Getting effed by Hearthstone all day today. Yeah, we're definitely not in a good relationship with Hearthstone or our Hearthstone RNG right now. That could change. That could change shortly. Wait, why didn't he get a 3/3 from that? I thought that was basically guaranteed. Alright, as long as I'm not dead here, we can gain 8 armor next turn. 8's pretty good. Hearthstone is the worst game I watch on Twitch. What else do you watch?
Next up, Forge District.
I wonder.
Explore Oldua. See the Titans.
What do I think of the twist mode? I thought this twist was sort of interesting for like a day, but I'm already bored of the concept of it. I think twist is kind of a fail. Twist is kind of just like a fail. But I thought it was a horrible idea when I first heard about it, and I expressed my thoughts. Nobody cared. And then it came out, and it didn't really connect with anybody. And then this iteration coming back is a cooler concept, but my thoughts really haven't changed when it comes to something like Twist. Like, it came out and it was terrible. And then this one, if you like it, it's going to be gone in a month. But I think more people would probably say that this is uninteresting or kind of terrible. So when you get something good, what do you do with it? You just keep it forever and then Twist stops existing? Or you just keep cycling out terrible ideas and hope that one of them sticks? I guess that's probably what it seems like. The 10 damage for 10 mana, that's so good. Biggest fail is probably Mercenaries. Yeah, Mercenaries is the biggest fail. And then probably to a slightly lesser extent, probably Duels. And then Twist, you know, give it 6 months, but maybe Twist is in that same category. Right now, I'd say the initial release of Twist is as big a fail as those two. But it at least has the benefit of, like, it can be 10 different modes, theoretically. So maybe one of those is good. Or maybe 8 of them are good, and the first 2 are kind of not good. They're gathering playtest data for Hearthstone 2, Trust Red. Boy, wouldn't that be something? Could you imagine if they announced Hearthstone 2? I wonder if that would benefit my life, or not. I wonder. There are tens of examples of good modes, from Runeterra to Magic, but Hearthstone dev team decides more crap that nobody cares about. Why? Why would they choose that? They must, again, this is what I always say, they must think it's a good idea. And that's why I sometimes cite their lack of certain skills necessary for success. You know? Like, if you think these things are going to be smash hit ideas, then you don't really understand the game or the player base, which I do think is, unfortunately, probably true. But, you know, if Arena is a microcosm of the way that Blizzard operates, we ask for one thing, they give us another, and then act surprised when the thing they gave us sucks and we don't like it. So, you know, Twist, Standard, Battlegrounds. They're trying stuff and most of the stuff fails, but occasionally they hit something good like BGs. Yeah, sure, but Battlegrounds was 4 years ago and isn't a card game. It's the only mode that's not a card game, and it's just a straight ripoff of, you know, Dota, Auto Chess, and TFT, and any other auto battler that came out before it. It's probably a better game than it. So if you're going to do that, why not copy something good and put it in Hearthstone instead of Raid Shadow Legends and Mercenaries, or God knows what else they gave us. This has the advantage for them that it sells packs. Does it, though? It has a lot of other things they have pushed and BGs didn't do. I think a big reason that Battlegrounds was successful because it wasn't monetized. I feel like I brought my broken bike into the shop to get fixed. The shop owner says they can't fix the bike, but they can give me a tricycle. I say I don't want a tricycle, so they give me a scooter. Just fix the bike. You know? Call me when they start offering up a unicycle, and then maybe we're on the, you know, Arena Season Pass, 12-win card back, anything. PvP drafting, PvE mode, balanced cards, arena-specific cards, curated card pools, balance adjustments that actually address some of the issues. My God. There'd be so many things you could do. Could be nice. Alright, I'm gonna take it. It's gonna be good. Trust me.
This can't be good.
Redbeard, keyboard time. I'll take 2 unicycles and I'll tie them together. We'll make our own bicycle. We'll make our own bike. Alright, what else can we talk about? Is duels fixable? Oh yeah, of course. Of course. You need to start by drafting a deck. You need to kill Arena. I was going to stop talking about Hearthstone, but you need to kill Arena, start duels by drafting a deck, and then put in the amount of effort they put in at the start of duels to that concept. Address the bot issue and restructure the rewards so they're not total dog shit. And then do all those things that chat just said. Duels pass, card max, custom cosmetics. Structure it so that the rewards actually allow you to keep playing or allow you to build your collection. Like, to actually, like, actively build your collection. Really not, none of this stuff's really all that complicated. Don't be fooled by them making it complicated. Done working on applications for now. Did 22 applications in the last 2 days, including emails and assessment tests that all resulted with proficient. Stepping my game up a bit this week. Hey, I'm proud of you. What the fuck? I'm not proud of him. What the fuckity fuck just went on here? I actually had a pretty good roll. It paled in comparison to his roll. That's a big monkey. Luckily, he should be overloaded for what, 6? From his 6 mana 10/10 that dealt 6 with Rush. Counter spell. It's probably not counter spell, let's be honest.
The streets are not safe.
It's interesting. Oh no, I'm not gonna try now. I was gonna say I don't have any other I don't have any other 2. And then this will cost 3. I was gonna say I don't have any other elementals, so it might be worth it to try to roll. Just like just throw into the counter spell. But it's not anymore because I can just get more 8/8s potentially.
What to do?
I think I'm gonna do this. I get a cheaper Sunwell. I get fewer cards. But I have this mana in case I get like an Obliterate. It really works out quite well. Or I guess Shadow Word Death doesn't work. So Obliterate's probably the best thing you could get there. 1 mana Silence would be very nice. 6 mana 10/10 versus Redbeard's 6 mana 3/3.
In death.
Tell you one thing, it doesn't feel great. Reverberation. Not ideal. If you had to learn and practice a new hobby, what would you choose? Learn and practice a new hobby. I don't know. Sports gambling? Can that count? You know what? I wish.
You are unable to comprehend.
I wish I had my Reverberate back. Pickleball. Cosplay or voice work for me. New hobby. New hobby. Kind of just die if I don't kill it here, right? I'd like to learn woodworking, make a bench or a side table. Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Lost to time.
Make a canoe. Yeah, you could make a canoe.
Time runs out on me.
So many options. I don't want to ski. I don't want to shuffleboard. Those sound horrible. How about recreational hang gliding? I'm getting a Reverberate and I'm killing him.
Well played.
I can't kill it. It means I take 20, which means I'm dead. I guess I'm not dead on board if I shoot here. Let me know when you have the hot leads on sports gambling. I'd want to make sure I win all the time.
Behold, the culmination of my research.
My colors burn.
16. If it's ice barrier, I guess I can't win, but if it's not ice barrier...
Is it cold
Oh.
in the shadows?
Never mind.
You win this.
First time I've seen the 20 damage pop off. I don't know how many Titans. I'm telling. I think like today, I think we played against like 70% purchased accounts. I don't know if it's like a thing. Yeah, don't be fooled. We're not on Asia. Don't be fooled by every account being an Asian, Chinese character purchase account.
Jaina, the
Don't be fooled.
For Doomhammer.
You asked for it.
Any of the bottom classes being slept on? I think Druid is a lot better than the numbers indicate. It's hard to gauge how good or bad anything is when all of your games are illegitimate. But I think Druid is better than the numbers. I like Druid and Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter is the second highest win rate class right now. I can read Chinese, and that last opponent's name was not a barcode, Redbeard. Why did they reference my name, though, then? Why then did they reference Redbeard directly? How do you know which account is purchased? If it's just a bunch of jumbled letters, or if it's just a bunch of Chinese characters, you can bet your sweet ass it's probably been purchased. What if that's just my name? It could be. I doubt it, though. Somehow, some way, I sincerely doubt it. I could throw it away for the discount, but I could ping, but then I can't play the 3.
Let's warm you up.
I think feels better than winning a purchase matchup. I can think of 150,000 things that feel better. But it's kind of nice. I think it's not even really all that satisfying. If I felt like the ending a run like that would result in fewer in the future, then it would be more satisfying. But I feel like I mean I'm playing more as time goes on, not less. So can't say it feels too. Maybe I take the Flame Geyser and I can play the Elementals next turn. I mean, Molten Rune's just so much better, right? I'm here for butt talk. I'm pro butt. A level of doubt never before soon rushes through me like a tidal wave. What the hell? The hell did you just say? I need a Blizzard. I'll top deck Blizzard, certainly. Darn it. Ooh, I could get a Lightning Storm, though.
Prog Gnome Funky's real music.
Dunk Tank Uncorrupted.
Reality woven.
That gives me 2 8/8s next turn. I'm gonna kill that. I guess I'm gonna kill the bigger thing, so I don't want to take damage. Could keep the 1/3 alive, which means 7 armor. So I'd cast Firelands or Grand Finale no matter what.
Water is life.
2 8/8s, no armor. I can kill one of these. Dunk Tank becomes a good play. Dunk Tank plus a 3 is kind of bad when you have 3 7s and an 8. We'll see. I got 6, so no pack. I got 6, so no quadruple bloodlust. You keep saying 2 8/8s. Wish you could say 16. 1 16 16. What's he doing here? Trade? Trade? Just Firelands here if he leaves it up. I guess Dunk Tank is no longer an option, which is good. Because I'd much rather do this. Here's 1 10 12. 1 10 12. This is the Mech Master over here. Fart Sight. I love this song. It's really cool. I just go all face.
True mages master all magic.
+3. Oh my god. Total banger. Trades 1. Can't trade the other. Trades 1. He's dead. Okay, cool. Kinda wanna cast this, but I saw them live. I don't think they were playing any instruments, but I think they were pretending to play some instruments. What are you gonna do if you run out of gold? This is a new account. So I just started making new accounts, and
You asked for
you can
it.
get like 500 gold a day, apparently. So, you can't really run out of gold. Never heard this stuff? Alright, I'll be quiet. Yeah, I have 200,000 on one account. I've got 458,000 on another. Just tired of giving them my gold. I earned that. That's my gold. It's Redbeard's gold. That's Smaug's gold. So you're a barcode manufacturer now, handcrafted. I'm handcrafting custom state-of-the-art barcodes. Sure, I pale in comparison to Dreads, the mighty barcode overlord of us all, but still. Let's do this.
I don't have enough mana.
Not shady.
How often are you in contact with Team Liquid? A couple times a month for sure. 650k, that's right. Imagine wasting time playing this when you could be making 21 cents a pop. A couple times a month for sure. Some months like 4, 5, 6 times. Some months like 2 or 3 times. I have like a specific person, and I'm coming up on 2 years with Team Liquid in October. I have a specific person that sort of like new things coming or things I need, or you know, I send her my invoices and whatnot. But I've had 3 different people. 3? I've had 3 different people. There's a lot of turnover. Just a lot, I mean, like, people are getting promotions, you know. But in my experience in the esports kind of scene, there's a lot of turnover. People switching teams, people switching organizations. Not just Team Liquid, but and some like the guy I originally had, I think he still works for Team Liquid, but he got a promotion. And then sometimes it's like scheduling based, right? Like it's a little harder for me because I'm overnight, so I usually need like a European representative because they operate like similar hours to me. But I think the young lady I talked to now, I think she lives in Southern California actually. She's cool. I like her. I like them all, but the lady that I have current contact with on the most consistent basis, I like her a lot. Seems like a nice person. But Team Liquid's after all your Hearthstone gold. Do you think so? They can have it. I mean, I bleed Liquid blue, so sure. My gold is their gold. Eventually that thing's gonna shrink, right? First it stinks, then it shrinks. Issue is I can't deal 1. Another issue is I really don't have a lot of what we call in the business mana crystals. I just want to take power off the board. Not so sure buffing that 5/5 is good. Not that it might not have been really in their, might not have been their choice. Songs sound loud too. I love this song, but how loud is this? I think I turned it down 1%. It's better. 50-50 to be dead on his turn. I can corpse explode. This is probably gonna die on its own. I just have to corpse explode here. Didn't die. I wish it was the one that dealt, you know, 2 to the board or whatever, but what are you gonna do? The issue is I just need too many instances of damage. It's like I have enough damage, but I can't target enough things. Plus, if this thing lives, I take another, what, 3? I don't want to take any more damage. Rabbit, you're such a nice guy. I try not to be a jerk. Sometimes it's hard. I try, though. Oh, Lord, how I do try. But thanks, man. That's a nice thing to say. I don't know you that well, but, you know, sounds like a nice thing to say. You tried being a jerk. No, not really. Can't really foresee being a jerk really, you know, being the thing for me. Definitely want to hold this. If I go 4. If I go 3, 1. I'm actually going to take the flash heal. He seems to have some unnatural penchant for just freaking shooting me. He might not be able to ping, though. And then I can kill anything if the mask and this are both around. I get it. I'm not on here all that often. I lurk. Always enjoyed your stream and your kindness. Yeah, I recognize your name. I know you've been here for a long time, which I appreciate. Such a Redbeard, you fuck. What the hell did you just say to me? How the hell did you come in here and disrespect me like that? Everything I want to do costs 9 mana. 8 mana. I play this, and I can't really play that next turn. I guess what I'm doing, 4, 5, 6, 7. Am I double shooting this wretched thing? I guess so. Feels really bad with him at 15, but if you Mask of Cthulhu, it's great for this turn, you know, as long as you don't get Omega screwed. But then what about next turn? Play 188? I don't see it. Once upon a time, at Redbeard's gas station, I pulled up to ask for a fill-up. I handed over a $10 bill and Redbeard proceeded to fill my tank. To my surprise, he charged me $11, insisting it was a convenience fee tucked away in the fine print. Feeling frustrated by his sly trick, I reluctantly paid the extra dollar and made a mental note never to return to Redbeard's station. What the hell? I mean, you gotta pay the convenience fee. 188 for 8? No way, I can't take 188 for 8. It don't even have taunt. It ain't even kind of a blatant rip-off of Treebeard. What's the point then? I smeared cat food on a homeless woman's pillow when I was a kid. She had it in a dish next to her camp, next to her sleeping bag, next to her old apartment. She's probably dead now. She probably invented Spotify or something. Pulled herself out of the streets and... 288s, I think. Only 288s because I played a 1. That we were referencing if I didn't play the 1 and I played the 7 last turn. But yes, I do get 288s this way. That Sebastian pick is my favorite. I'm gonna see. I have one that's probably my favorite. Wow. That's top 10, but that's not my favorite. My favorite? Maybe this one? Oh, wow. Okay, that one's top 10, but that's not my favorite. That's definitely top 10. That one definitely. Okay, one more. Just one more. I think we're gonna get it. Oh, wow. Top 10, but not my favorite. The new Sebastian picks are so cute. I took those. It's really not that hard, even if you're not an expert photographer. As long as you have a muse, a source as cute as him, then everything you take is just going to come out super cute. All right, let's look at just one more. Just one more. I feel like we're going to get my number 1 here. You know what? That one's not in my top 10. Okay, maybe top 10, like maybe number 10. Because it kind of looks like he's holding the camera. It kind of looks like he was the one. I don't want to wake up. Hey, Wicked Kid, it's better than the alternative. Tell me something. Why? Why did mine die? And his lived? He's taking a selfie. It kind of looks like he's taking a selfie there, huh? Alright, that one might be number 10. My favorite's better than all of those. That's like the first Sebastian photo before we became really good friends. Let's see if he's like right outside. See if he wants to come back in now. Possible.
I must choose. Mess with me.
There's such a bad odor out there. He wasn't there. I heard his bell. No, you heard the ring-a-ding-ding of Hearthstone or something. Unfortunately, he's not out there, but I do think I hear him a lot when I don't really hear him. And in my opinion, that just ain't right. It's going with the foreboding bangers. This is a nice foreboding banger. I was watching LSV, the Magic the Gathering guy, if you recall, and I swear I heard Sebastian 6 times while I was going to bed. And then I was like, wait, is it really? And then I rewound the video, and he has a dog, and his dog has a little collar. And I was hearing his dog's collar. It's very disappointing. We need a cat cam in the house. He doesn't spend too much time in here. I feel like he really liked spending time in here when Tasney was here. And she thinks that I don't play with him, and that's why he doesn't stay. But I'm telling you, I play with him. But he doesn't like to play in the same way. I think he sees me more as like an alpha male best friend. Go on like little adventures around. And then he liked to come in here and play with Tasney. I think. Plus, that's pretty much what he told me. So, you have to factor that in. This card should deal 18 damage. Should it not? I guess I'm just afraid of this card. What if he, like, blade buffs it, blade storms it, and kills me? Sebastian and I became best friends, and now we can't even play. Oh, you're gonna play with him again. I reckon. I talked to his owner. She said he's gonna stay here forever and he can be ours. Kill that berserker? Lest you get absolutely beat the F out. Tell his owner to give him to you, please. You know, I was thinking about it though. He's a street cat, right? But, like, even if he was like your cat or our, like, he would always be outside. He doesn't want to stay inside, I don't think. Like long periods. Downright drowning in it. Thank you for the follow. I'll take them away if they move houses. They're not gonna move though. I'm paying their rent now. I didn't mention that to you. I thought you might be mad. But now I pay their rent. So they have free rent as long as Sebastian is here. As long as they agree not to take our friend away. I had a dude leave my berserker up the other day in front of his taunt wall. I managed to clear it and hit him for 25 on turn 6. Crazy. That is kind of crazy, huh? Can't get off the cat food pillow. Yeah, that was grotesque. That was grotesque. I just don't get it. 1, 2, 3. Every account is a purchased account. Huh. You know, I'm gonna theorize something. I skipped the apprenticeship and I actually got a message on this account. I skipped the apprenticeship and I got a message on this account that said that I was going to be facing tougher opponents. Is that something that happens whenever you start a new account and you skip the apprenticeship? Because I didn't get that on a different account. Huh. I wonder if Blizzard is actually trying to implement a system where you skip the apprenticeship and you face a higher percentage of bots, or at least purchase accounts. I wonder. Huh. When do you finish it at 20? I'm not sure, but I skipped it. You can go into the miscellaneous tab and skip apprenticeship, which I'm sure they do. But you have to deck with 6 bellowing flames. I need to urinate. I don't think I'll get another cat. No cat could live up to Sebastian. I don't think that's true. I think they can all live up. No way, they don't care. Stop the copium, Redbeard. I could be all over here. Very odd. That would be an interesting way to curtail the amount of purchased accounts if you made it so anybody who skips the apprenticeship would, like, play against each other, or like your first 10 runs or something, you know what I mean? Or like a set amount. All right, good night, Bert. Thanks for being here. Good luck on all the applications. I will say, Bert, you're doing great. It's very demotivating, I think, to be out of work and to be filling out applications and not be getting the results you want. But you're doing a very important thing, which is to keep going, you know? You don't really have a choice. You can give up, or you can keep going and inevitably find something that works for you, and that'll be pretty awesome, I think. It really is, but I'm stepping up the effort. Yeah, and that's really all you can do, right? Like, if you were filling out an application every day, and now you're doing 10 a day, maybe a week from now you're doing 20 applications a day. Who knows? Whatever it takes to get it done. But I'm rooting for you. I have faith. Keep up the good work, Bert. It'll pay off. Get some good rest, yeah. Yeah. I had 2 amazing kitties that are now passed. I haven't adopted any new kitties yet. Yeah. I'll say this. I don't know how many cats Taz had, but we had a cat growing up, and she was amazing. And everybody in my family, they didn't get along with her. I've told this story before, but she and I got along real well, and I didn't think I'd ever get another cat, and now here's Sebastian. I think another cat could live up to her, but they're equally awesome, I can tell. I can tell that. Come on, dude. Don't be doing this crap. What the devil? I'm kind of dying though, admittedly. Great.
Reality.
Still gonna kill the bigger minion. Hopefully he doesn't have a bunch of elementals in his hand. That's unfortunate. I feel like there's a difference with people who have 4, 5, 6 cats at once and a person who has 1. Yeah, I guess. The amount of cats they have, that's definitely different. Boy, I really want a Firelands portal.
I listened to ETC before he was cool.
Unravel.
This may just be my best song yet.
There is 40 levels of apprentice, 40 to 1, and then you go to normal.
An incredible discovery.
Used to be 50 to 25. Sounds like a lot. That's gonna be Firelands. Sorry, that's gonna be Flame Ward. That's gonna be Counterspell. Who's the aggressor here? I have more mana than him.
Masterpiece.
A puzzle box. Our cat is something else. Your cat is probably amazing. Good to see you, Viking. Hope you're doing well. Just got an OnlyFans invite whisper. I'm kind of a thing. What's an OnlyFans invite whisper?
I'll start this show.
This song is nice. Yeah, this song is nice. Wish I had taken Pyroblast. Well, head fucked idiot beard, I guess. I wanted to have a clear board and do a puzzle box while he's at a lower health total. The game, however, wanted something very different from and for us. That's in your top 10? Yeah, that's pretty. That's in, for sure, in top 10. Absolutely. Can't say I love that. Yeah, that's not good. Please hit my face.
Can you feel the gift of the sun?
2 Bukin Unwells. Disaster. Having a real fun paladin with tier today. I drafted him once. He was very good. I'll draft a lot of paladin. How many Sunwells is too many? Probably 2. Interesting. Alright, we have a lot of things we can do this turn.
The sun incinerates you.
My god, I would have never expected to have hit the best target.
My hand is too full. That minion already attacked.
I don't know if I've ever had a good puzzle box. Maybe your puzzle box will cast the sun. Well, basically it did.
Fireworks? I hope they do.
Stop drawing, idiot box. I mean, all the random targets, we got very lucky there.
My hand is too full.
Doesn't even tell me what it is. Could be Flame Ward. Yeah, could be. It's unfortunate. Break his weapon. It's kind of good.
The more you struggle, the better.
Take the fireball. Throw out the thing. 9. Ice barrier.
Cast a spell. I want to cast a spell.
I don't want to take a bunch.
With a cherry on top.
Maybe that's okay. Sets up lethal. As long as he doesn't have a bunch of burn. Why does that cost 0? Instrument case. Instrument case? Why does that cost 0? What's the song? You like this one? It's a banger. Cost less for each secret triggered. Oh yeah, that card has text. I forgot. This song is fire. I was about to go to bed. I'm going to the gym. See if the opponent was a barcode? Sure. Probably not. Maybe not. So if they're a barcode, it's a bot deck with a stacked bot account with a stacked deck. Yeah, basically.
You asked for.
I don't know how we did it, but we made it to 5 hours of Hearthstone Arena today. It's pretty crazy. Crazy we did it.
This can't be good.
People are weird. Yeah, I don't know. Why? We get another one of our 2s down, but it doesn't feel great. Redbeard is a mad man. I'm not mad, man. It's like an old school Hearthstone start. Noyo module, a Noyotron into Imp Gang, and Imp Gang just like free kills and free farms the board. Imp Gang is actually like really strong here.
I'll start this show.
The free kills there? No, he free kills there. I don't think I care that much about that. That trades. How do they generate the super good decks to sell? They mostly sell accounts that are preloaded with like 5 or 8,000 gold for like 5 or 10 bucks. So you can draft 50 times for $5 or whatever. And then you can just retire 20 decks of your own until you end up with what you're stuck facing like non-stop.
I'll start this show.
Imp Gang makes a similar sound to the one you play when the Yogg box is played, yeah? Have to pay more attention. My turn is terrible. I can go 1 in 4, or I can skip my turn. I guess I can. No, I'm doing it. I'm doing this. It's pretty terrible, don't get me wrong. I trade there a 1/1 comes out. Honestly, I think, well, I guess this is better if he has AoE, the 5 mana 4/6. Then he can't activate it this turn. Okay, this has gone poorly for me. Now that freeze is summoned in, I'm not sure why it works that way, but it does. Not sure how many cards work that way, but Imp Gang... Well, Imp Gang does work that way. Reverberated, freeze it. Dang it. All of this is crap, dude. I feel like I've never seen Shavar on an empty board before. You don't see it very often, especially not with 13 cards in their hand. That's a little weird. think it's close. If I had a little more burn in my deck, I think there'd be a bit more of an argument.
Gentle.
Or, I just really don't have a lot of reach left. Yeah, well, it's like if you throw it into his face, then you just get clocked for 6 here, right? Like, you're not really in a good spot still. So we had the Discover. It's cost 2 less. Yeah. Remember the 1/2 that discovered Sneeds? Was it a priest card? It was a neutral. It was a 2-mana 1/2 that discovered a mech and reduced its cost by 1. I liked that card a lot. And then they put the Sneeds Goliath in the mini set for whatever set was around. And then they banned that 1/2 from being drafted, even though it was really cool. Kind of rude. It's a neutral, but the mech pool was so small that it always gave Sneeze. No, it didn't always. I think there was 5 or 6 mechs. And then certain classes could actually skew the pool up. There was a lot of mechs. Why are those not puzzle boxes? Two. I can't cast this. Forge it. It doesn't change. You won't keep it. I don't think. Even though it would make sense that you would, I don't think you do. Redbeard, geez, you know your stuff. I play so much Wretched Hearthstone. Oh, that's not good. Well, I guess him gaining isn't the end of the world. Not good for me though, huh? 5. I can't finale both, so I'm getting 1 spell. Probably gonna get a draw 2 shadows this turn. Okay, maybe not. 5.
This may just be my best song yet.
Rune. Forge. King. Okay. Yeah, somehow the forged cards don't count as new cards, even though corrupt cards do. Typically, if the art changes, then Hearthstone treats it as a new card. But for some reason here, they don't, and they don't explain why or what the difference is. Dude, I was gonna get a free guy. Gonna get a free credit report score and put it here. You could have finalized it. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. If you mean the 5-drop, yeah, you could, but then you can't finale the infinite times. You can only finale 1 card a turn. I wanted the discounted spell, not the extra spell. Welcome to Value Town. Inhabitants you. We're in Value Town right now. Population Redbeard. Mr. Redbeard, hope you've been striving. It's been a minute. Where have you been, Mr. DZ? Yeah, life's okay. All things considered, it ain't the total worst. Got work to do. We got work to do. Oh, wow. Broke him into a million pieces. Alright. Thank you everybody for being here. We have 4 more wins to get. I do want to say thank you. I appreciate some of you more than others, but most of you somewhat. It's the BM. What was the BM playing? The mistake? A game that showed the Invitize has to go away from Arena. Thanks, Red. Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome. Mr. Fishy.
Jaina versus Scarlet.
Let the blight begin.
You asked
Okay.
for it.
Do I want any of this stuff? I don't think so. I think what I want are like 2 mana, 2/1s. Hipster for Scourge could be okay. Do you believe the deck has what it takes to go 12? Yeah, I mean every deck has a chance to go 12. Depending on how strong your deck is, you have better odds. I would, if I were a gambling man, I would not bet on this deck going 12. I would feel a lot more comfortable if you have, you know, 2
With a cherry
2 keyboards, if you have a puzzle box to achieve a game, if you have a drafted Infinitize or Vast Wisdom, those type of cards. Keep Arc Splitter and Starlight. What if you don't get Arc Splitter from it though? I've been chosen by Amethyst herself. I wish he had been saving the charges, but what are you gonna do? Might go 10? Might go 8. 8's pretty good.
Titans together. Titans burn.
I don't look at this start and immediately think we're at a huge advantage. But the game is long. This game will play out long. Then you concede honorably. This guy's off to a nutty start. Yeah, strong 1-drop weapon. 3 and 1, 3 and 2. Can't give him those, so let's get 1 out of my hand. Let's get our Scourge, of course. Yeah. Maybe get a Syndragosa. Next turn we can go 3 and 3. We can go 3, 1, 2 and remove stuff if he plays, what, Army of the Dead or something? He would freed kill, kill, kill. What is this? 4, 5. Does that necessitate me doing what we were talking about? Probably. Kinda hate giving these up when we just drew that, but... I don't want him to get anything. There's our Syndragosa. Real. 3-mana 4/4 Rush is still good? Yeah. I'm a little surprised this card hasn't seen as much play. It seems like it should. I don't draft it a lot. It just looks like it feels bad. But maybe it's a little better than it seems. 4 face damage is definitely relevant. Opponent's good at the game. Yeah, there's Schmork in this dork. Me. Ping trade. Hit Syndragosa trade. Means I don't take 8. That's a pretty big deal. The alternative is to what, to look for a thing and hope for the best. Trade. We get a 6/6 on the board this way. Oh, I don't think I had to pre-hit. Shit, my bad. Oh, maybe I did. What does that card do? What does Divine Shield do? Like, he doesn't take damage, so he doesn't freeze, or does he still freeze? I don't remember. I mean, I can't be expected to remember what all the cards do. I only play this game for a goddamn living. Can't freeze through Divine Shield? Yeah, I think you can't freeze through Divine Shield. Asphyxiate can be really good. If he gets a Death Rattle that I care about, I guess it's targetable. So let's say he plays 2 5/5s and one is a problem and one's not, I can pick the one I want. You have to damage? Yeah, I think you have to damage to freeze. I don't know why I had a brain fart and I can't figure that out. The idea of wagering amongst our own species is suspect. Yeah, it doesn't seem like a good bet to bet against your own species. Unless you think the aliens are gonna, like, take you. I'm glad I took a Hex, you know? Times like these, I'm glad I took a Hex. It's an 8-drop for me. Hex. 1. Now, if he drops a Titan, I guess I kill it with this. For minion combat, gotta damage, but not for spells or battle cries. Gotta go in to work in some minutes. Are you feeling better, Bart? Are you feeling better? Oh, what does that do? It's kind of good for him. You can bump hero power, free kill, trade into the 6/6. You can double trade, free kill, trade. I think that's where I would start this. Okay. Maybe. Maybe there's more of an argument when you're holding that. Because he gets to kill everything this way? I don't know. Feels like he could have done that better. He also could have killed the 3/3 here.
The more you struggle, the better.
This card will cost how much? 6? 6 is pretty good. And I'm back up to 25. That's pretty nice. Being sick is off. Still getting tired easily? That will wear off in a few days, I guess. I hope so. Silly opponent ran out of cards. Why didn't he discover a Sunwell? Why didn't he discover Scourge? I am going to PayPal. I gotta send an invoice off. I just like don't do these things unless I'm streaming, it feels like. I should do this before I forget.
Let the hunt begin.
We have a Honkai Star Rail, just so slow to forge that. I think I'd rather have synthesize. I'd rather have this hand.
Job's done.
Paid. Star Rail bounty. We did a Star Rail sponsored content like last week, I think, through an outside source. Create an
There's something
invoice.
great inside.
This looks better than that.
Cherry on top. A dark deed to defy death.
Okay, what are we doing? That's not an undead. This could be an undead. I feel like this card's just gonna farm me up. Whenever something has a very unique sound, I agree. You can usually pick out a you can usually pick it out before, like, you know, the song's done. Before his vocals come in. I like him. I feel like I can pick out any Dead Life song as well. No, you can't. But Dead Life has a unique sound too. Hey, this is a Dead Life song. What the hell? Wait, there's 3 Dead Life tracks coming up. That first album, if you hadn't heard it before, sounds nothing like Dead Life. I can always draw from that. I'm just gonna do something like this. Mitigate some damage. Tests around zombies. The first Dead Life album doesn't feel at all like Dead Life. But yeah, mostly. Oh no, it's gonna get plus like a million. No, it didn't get plus a million. Wait, my cards don't do anything here.
The more you struggle, the better.
A whirlwind of flavor.
This one can be hidden meaning, right? Every time Imp Gang boss into zombies, secrets have never felt so good. The Secret Master. There's just no way I'm gonna be able to play around all this stuff. You know, it may be correct to just not attack here. Zombies. 1-4. This is such a good draw.
The sands of her sculpting.
I just wish I wasn't proccing hidden meaning. Look at the secrets. 4? What the hell are you... Why did it change all the numbers? This is gonna be good. I think I'm just gonna attack the 4-3.
Presentation is everything.
Oh, it could be pack tactics too. So it's probably hidden meaning. Probably wandering monster.
We will feed.
These are my thoughts. The banger, it's too bad the chat hates it. It is too bad. Kill, Mary, or F. Dreads, Ben Brode, or Twitch chat. I don't want to kill anybody. I wouldn't kill anybody. Marry Twitch chat, because there are some women in the chat. And have sex with, oh god, that just leaves like Dreads or Ben Brode. Marry Twitch chat. It's too many people. Too many people to have sex with. It's too many people to kill. It's too many people to marry. Definitely don't want to have sex with Dreads. I guess I picked Ben Brode for sex. Marry Ben Brode. Okay, marry Ben Brode. I don't want to kill Dreads, but I'll have sex with Twitch chat and I'll leave it at that. Got him. This is also a very difficult turn, just for the record. Ben Brode, because he can't sleep with coworkers. Could be a... I don't know when these secrets came out. Sure enough, I don't. This card kills anything.
You lack.
Runs out on me.
Basically.
Prog Gnome Funky's real music.
Be like a pressure plate or something. Could be a cat trick. That's... My turn's over. Why did that come out so late? That I'll accept. That's fine. Wish it wasn't cat trick. I wish it was open the cages. Then he wouldn't have a 4-2. No, dude. No, 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 no. Now is not the time to trade or to go face or do any of this crap. I think we should be fine. As long as he doesn't top deck, what, like a Sunwell or something?
Reality will rise. Well fought,
Alright.
I concede.
Kill, marry, F. Rage of the Lost Ark, The Dark Knight, or Return of the King. Kill, marry, fuck. Those movies are awesome, by the way. I was just listening to the Rewatchables podcast about The Dark Knight, and I opened up The Dark Knight on my TV, and then I walked away and I didn't watch it. I picked I picked Return of the King because, in a way, I'd be killing Sauron. Marry.
Jaina versus Gera.
None can outlast
Marry.
You
Raiders of the Lost Ark because, the gal in that movie was pretty cool. And, you have sex with the Dark Knight because everybody needs a little crazy once in a while. Sometimes you need the Joker. Kill Lost Ark, marry Return of the King, and fuck Batman. Wait, it doesn't say Batman. It's a movie. You don't have to pick the hunk in the armored bodysuit. I mean, you can, but you certainly ain't got to. My nose is really itching.
Me not shady.
Sorry, I'm glad I wasn't picking my nose. I'm glad I was actually scratching the side. I accidentally muted the mic and didn't hit the cam. Please don't tell me a spider crawled up your nose. Please don't tell me a spider crawled up my nose. Either. Do we see the rewards? I started following you yesterday. You didn't show the rewards. What rewards? We don't get the rewards till the end of the until the end of the run, Pink. So we don't know what they are yet. But I'll show them at the end. Oh, yeah, you're right. I did end because we were switching to another game. Yesterday we got 160 gold a pack and like 10 dust or something. Yeah, you're right. I didn't. Sometimes if we're switching to another game, sometimes I get paid based off how much viewership we have, and the longer it takes me to switch stuff around, the less money we get. So I have to go fast sometimes. But my bad. I shouldn't have done that.
with a cherry.
I think we can all agree I really fucked up that one. I was also really annoyed because everybody was cheating. Everybody was cheating and killing me. Wait, I could double trade and play that.
Presentation is everything.
Keep it real.
I like this and not pinging because I can what did I just pass? I don't even know what I looked at. Yeah, I think that's what I wanted. Yeah. Wait, does that still work? Oh, it does. I need to get elementals down. Oh, give me an amalgam. 1 mana amalgam. That might be better actually. Second thought. I don't know if I take it. I guess because I have another in my deck, I guess I just take 2 8/8s next turn. Ping, I could take 2 5/6s with taunt. Try to get more value out of this. It seems unlikely to work. Well, this still. That I don't care about in the slightest. Wow. 4 mana. Take 1, kill my 1/2. It could play like, I was gonna say, 1 gigantic thing. Wow, that is quite annoying. King 5? Oh, God. It's like dealing 10 damage to his face because he doesn't gain 6 and I get to push 4. I guess I can still Grand Finale for 2 next turn. But it seems more likely we play Runaway Blackwing. Deal 9 to a random enemy minion. We play like an 8 mana, like 6/13, 2 6/13s maybe. Would you rather fight a horse-sized duck or 50 duck-sized horses? You know, if I'm being completely honest, I think both of them would absolutely decimate me. We've got time, right? Put him down to 12. Close to dead. A horse-sized duck or 50 duck-sized horses. I guess I would take one horse-sized duck. I would have a better chance against one horse-sized duck. 50 ducks is no joke, yeah. Like 50 duck-sized horses, like it's 50 horses. But all they have to do is just start kicking me, you know? Just kicking and kicking me. It's like a couple have to connect. You ever been kicked by like a 6-year-old? I haven't, but in the cartoons it sure looks like it hurts. Just like a few would have to connect, and boom, you've got shin splints. Maybe you got a fracture. Once they get you on the ground, they're just stomping you out. Imagine the pec strength of a horse-sized duck. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Strong. Mean. Nasty mother effers. With the horse-sized duck, you at least have a chance to outmaneuver it.
You asked for it.
You think you're gonna outmaneuver a duck? It can fly. Like how Red's weapon of choice is a boomerang. Well, if you gave me like a bazooka, of course I'm gonna win. If you gave me like nunchucks or a samurai sword, weapons that I've obviously been trained in, of course I'm gonna win. But a boomerang? It's a little bit different of a question, you know? It's a little bit more of a debate. This question has some serious legs and I'm into it. Horse-sized duck is just a cassowary. Pretty sure you made up that word. What the fuck? Okay, you think you can beat 50 of those? I need an ambulance, please. This guy got attacked by a cassowary. Dude, this thing is absolutely monstrous. You think you can beat 50 of these? You couldn't beat 2 of them. They double team you like, I don't know, like a famous WWE tag team wrestling crew that I can't think of the name for, which would enhance my joke. I think the horse-sized duck is the only way. Those wings, nasty attitude, a bill could cause some serious damage. Oh, absolutely it could. Now, again, a horse-sized duck couldn't fly, but in this hypothetical, if it could fly, you're done for. It could just pick up a rock and fly above you and drop it on your head. Good luck. Would you rather fight Dread-sized Team America or Team America-sized Dreads? I'd rather fight Team America. I think I could hurt him real bad. Dreads is stronger than me, but he doesn't have the mental capacity to beat me in a fight. Nor does he have like just like the kind of badass devil may cry attitude that I possess. So I would be at a distinct advantage against both of them. Easily. We watched a documentary on the cassowary, remember? No, we didn't. You dreamt that. You mean, was it featured in one of the animal videos? Devil may cry attitude. Stronger than you, but would lose at arm wrestling. This has been established, yes. How big is Dreads? Dreads is like 5'6", but he's actually muscular. So if he hit me, it would definitely hurt my body. They're from Australia. Yeah, the cassowaries from Australia. We didn't watch a documentary on them. What are you talking about? You mean Taz likes to watch animal videos where they like show animals drinking milk for 12 hours. Things like that. But that's, yeah, I don't mind. But that's not a documentary. I thought we did, no. I'd love to learn more about the cassowary. I think I requested, could we please learn about the cassowary? And you said, I think you said no. I thought you like watching 12 interviews. I didn't say I didn't, but I'm saying that's what you like. And you may have mistaken that for a cassowary animal documentary, maybe. Do the Australians in chat ever find random terrifying creatures and spiders in their houses? Taz got very afraid of a leaf, of a feather, when she was here. And she thought it was like a venom-spitting caterpillar of death. She doesn't wear her glasses when she's walking or doing anything, which I think, as I referenced in the past, I think is a humongous contributing factor to her being at all attracted to me physically, because I don't think she can see me very well. I really don't think so. What are we doing here? That's a flame ward? I could go face and play this. Doesn't really help me though.
I wonder.
Maybe I can get a better, it's definitely better to play. Definitely better. We have spitting caterpillars here. I had to jump in a way to protect you. You pushed me into the street, into oncoming traffic. More dangerous than any caterpillar. The most dangerous animal of all. An automobile. It depends on her prescription, and trust me. She needs to wear glasses in order to see. She doesn't often wear them. Wow. Raw Den could get back our guy. Maybe I OTK him.
Presentation is
Stop it, dude. That's my trick. Wait, this could be really good. Kill everything. Kill everyone. You little shit. You little shit. Do I ping? No! You gotta be kidding me. I can see fine close up. I can't see far away. Yeah, that's how I am. I think my vision's worse than yours, but it seems, yeah, I think it's worse than yours. But by pretty noticeable. Like, you can watch TV from the couch without your glasses. I can't do that. I couldn't see anything. I could probably tell that there was a TV there, though. Probably. We have a lot of bursts. We do. He's at 27, though. It's a little less valuable in that regard. We do have it, though. How much can I do? Each one deals 2 more? If I can get, like, 1 more piece of burn. You have 20 right now? Yeah, that'd be crazy, huh?
Can you feel the gift of the sun?
Probably disrespectful. Could hit a Proto Drake and get nothing. I mean, I'm at 30.
Reality. Woven.
It's interesting because if it's Ice Barrier, it could be incredibly problematic for me. Wish I got a Consecration or something. Thing's big too. How do I get a secret? Gotta cast Tears? Or the 12, it doesn't count. How do I get a Paladin minion? Synthesize into a Paladin Elemental? Is there one? I couldn't tell what a dang thing was going on while we were watching. Really? That might explain why you hate all the movies. And we're very, very confused by Dark. Well, that was a confusing show.
Time runs out on me.
Come on, dude. You ain't gotta be killing all my stuff. Synthesize. I have to get some crap out of my hand. This is wretched, dude. This card should cost 0 mana.
Magical might in the spotlight.
I have a Flame Geyser. I have an Arc Splitter. Arc Split, Reverberate, Ping, Kill. There you go. Nice Naga Mage constructed deck. I like plenty of things we watched, did you? Did you now? Maybe he's never dead. Darn it. If I just get a secret, how do I get a secret? Discovery of magic?
You're not
Hipster.
ready for this.
Well played. Thank you.
I'm not trying to BM him, I'm trying to get him to just snap concede. I thought he might. Alright, that play didn't work, but now it's on to the real plays, the real Hearthstone. Just thinking.
This may just be my best song yet.
Reverberate Ping. Takes off 3 power.
Time runs out on me.
You're at 11-2, not 1 and 2. Yeah, you never know. Sometimes people are tilted. I liked all the movies you watched pretty much, except Asteroid City. That kind of stunk. You fell asleep, didn't you? Didn't you fall asleep? Didn't I watch it with... Yeah, you fell asleep, and then didn't I finish it without you? I think you only watched like 40 minutes. Anyway, he has 11 damage. I think this is our best play. At least sets up a conceivable potential lethal, right?
Rotten to my core.
Can Reverberate his own guy here? What does Reverberate do? Do we have a Reverberate in our deck? Yeah, so he could Reverberate his own guy and then ping his own guy. I was really tired, but it wasn't very good. I'm undecided on Asteroid City. Thought it looked very nice. But yeah, it's no Moonrise Kingdom. It's no... I think like, my initial thought is it's below Moonrise Kingdom. It's below the Royal Tenenbaums. It's below the Grand Budapest Hotel.
I can target stealthed minions.
I prefer post-pop goblin.
He's secret? I mean, we have lethal in our hand. We need him to not have stealth. You know, I think it's pretty common. Mages getting stealth in arena. That hurts. That hurts. If I had played this, I could have killed him. I should have played it. I don't know why I didn't play it. Never did. I should have played it. I don't know why I didn't play it. 5, 8, 9. Got exactly. Frustrating.
You win this.
We could have won still, but I mean, that's pretty insane bad luck. Discovering a random stealth and then discovering or generating a random rush with lifesteal.
Jaina versus Valera.
Watch your back.
You asked for it.
Max value, most amount of games for our gold spent. What a pleasant experience. You see, the Kansas City Chiefs lost. I did. Caught a fair amount of that game. I'm happy to have American football return. Garbage all around. Honestly, Animate Dead doesn't look too bad with both of these twos. Decent card. We can play the 2 and then play the 1 and the 2. It should be, let's use film techniques to help portray our cool movie idea, not the other way around. Let's use this movie to show off our cool film techniques. When is the first game? It happened today. That was what they were talking about. Football's back. Yeah, I'm happy American football is back. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to rewatch Asteroid City. I don't think the movie was that bad. I think the biggest issue for me for Asteroid City was the relationship between like the kids felt like there was no spark, there was no charm to it. Whereas like, but it's like he already kind of did that essence of storytelling, like the kind of kids kind of relationship like that, like friendship and romance and stuff. In Moonrise Kingdom, it was just done like 1,000 times better. Like the kids were better, they were like more integral to the story. But and also, yeah, I did kind of think that sort of like movie about a play is a little convoluted, a little, with like a documentary about a movie about a play. It's kind of like pretentious. It feels like weird for the sake of weird. Even if it's like a cool idea, it just how it feels. It feels weird. But that's kind of Wes Anderson, you know. We watch Moonrise Kingdom with me? Sure. I'd be down to always revisit Wes Anderson films. I think Royal Tenenbaums, Grand Budapest Hotel, Moonrise Kingdom are kind of like... I'd have to rewatch The Life Aquatic. I really liked The Life Aquatic, but I think I've only seen it probably 2 times, maybe 3 times. I haven't seen it in a long time, so I'm not sure how well it holds up. That being said, I did watch Bottle Rocket again for the first time in a while. And man, I thought Bottle Rocket was great. I really liked Bottle Rocket. And when I was a kid, I kind of, or you know, I was younger, probably 17 or 18, 19, I kind of had it like near the bottom. I was like, it was just okay, but I thought it was great. For a first feature, I thought it was really good. Like watching a show at the church in Portland. That was the church where I got exorcised from, excommunicated from. Movie that surprised me, Dungeons and Dragons. Very fun and comedic fantasy adventure movie. I just don't watch like new films. In the theaters, I don't know. I don't doubt that I could watch that and be moderately entertained by it, but you know, you're saying it's better. Maybe it's better. Maybe it's better than it seems. John, it's good to see. John, were you here earlier? Yeah, Moonrise Kingdom. It's great. It's on Amazon Prime. Oh, is it? Yeah, I have this like overwhelming urge to watch The Big Lebowski. I was listening to the Rewatchables podcast about The Big Lebowski, which I've already listened to. And I can barely remember The Big Lebowski. Own face. Is he bold enough to go face? He's going face. Blizzard, you little shit. Trade there, buff there, hit there. There, buff.
Keep it real.
I just want this to become Firelands. See what happens, Larry? Larry's the kid, right? This is what happens when you fuck somebody in the ass. Is that what he says? Oy, oy, oy. John Goodman is so good in that. The Big Lebowski is just so absurdly quotable. 5 hours ago, I thought, I'll do this thing for work quickly. And then open Redbeard's stream, and I'm here now. Oh man, I hope it was a good day at work, Ellie. Hope the house is treating you well. Hope work is going well. If I play Vampire Survivors for an hour, I see the gems on the back of my eyelids. I've never played that game, but I watch people play that sometimes. Yeah, I could see that. Only make shits. You get to trade there. You get to coin out the Firelands portal.
Keep it real.
Just telling you, man, the change to 6 damage and summon a 6 is so huge. Instead of getting a 2-2 or a 3-3, I'm getting a 5-6 and a 3-4. I have 3 hours to go, but I need to travel to the house for something. Everything seems to be going well. So I'm wondering what I'm missing about the job. Maybe you just have a great job that you enjoy. That's what I hope for you and for all of chat and for myself. Swashbuckler. Interesting. That's not that bad. Do I shoot? He has a blizzard. I have a blizzard. What else does he have? He has some little mech bots, actually. The little mech bots are kind of annoying. He could get Divine Shield, Lifesteal, etc., etc. Kind of makes you want to blizzard this. Oh yeah, I lose that. That's okay though. So he has the little mech bots. I kind of just don't want to leave that whole board of mechs up. Probably gonna go defenders and then try to do this. What's that cute emote? That's a Sun Glitters emote, I can tell. Sunny drew all these. And she made her
Someone called.
her preface for the emotes. P. What a strange lady. Strange young lady. So I want to ping or do I want to play an 8? I guess I don't want to play an 8 with a 5-1 on board. Yeah, Sunny draws all these. Blizzard here? Another blizzard? Good on the blizzard if it's still kicking about, which it won't be. Maybe I apotheosis? Maybe... Maybe I blizzard again? Blizzard and then apotheosis and go face? He has a blizzard and a 1-1 and a thing, but if he had a deadly shot, he would have used it this turn, right? It does allow me to ping. I could ping first now. I don't really need the health as much, because I'm just gonna gain the 6. Red said he had a staph infection on his wiener. No, I didn't. We gotta make her an offer to draw some for this channel. I've told the story before. When I first started streaming, I asked Sunny to, a long story, I'll abbreviate it a little bit. Sunny was like an established streamer. She had like 80, 90, maybe 100 viewers, and I was just like, when I first got, I probably watched some Sunny before I even started streaming. Like I knew of Sun Glitters, and someone in my chat like did a little emote, and it looked awesome. And I was like, whoa, that's sick. How do you get those things? They're explaining emotes to me. And they're like, this lady Sun Glitters drew it for me. I was like, oh, that's crazy. Oh, you're so lucky. And they're like, it was 4 and 6, I think. I think it was 4 and 6. And he's like, yeah, if you ask her, I'm sure she'll do it for you. I was like, you think? So I gathered up all my courage. I had like 4 viewers, and I messaged Sun Glitters, and I was like, you know, Miss Sun Glitters, I'm a big fan of your stream. You know, man, you're great, you know. I was like, would it be possible? I heard, you know, you helped so-and-so with an emote. Would it be possible if maybe you help me one day and you could draw one for me, you know? And I think I even said, like, you know, I can even pay you, like, some money. I don't have a lot, but I'll give you some money. And you know what she said? to this day, you know what she said? Nothing. She didn't even reply back to me. She didn't even reply back to me. She did the right thing. Ghosted. Yeah, we've since then talked. She claims it didn't happen. I'm pretty sure if you go back far enough. I think it happened. Like that story was going in another direction. I love the stories that end in Redbeard being ghosted. That was a sad story. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I said. Booty trap. Blizzard. How bad is that? Moderately. You know what's the real issue? Is my hand doesn't do diddly shit here. Oh, lordy, lord. I wish it told me how many I got. I guess I only have boards. I could ping my own guy. Do I get 3? What did I cast last turn? I cast these. And this? So I get 2, so I don't have to ping my own guy. Are we boycotting Sunny for this past neglect? Or do we give her a pass on kind of recovering from COVID? No, Sunny and I have been cool for a long time, so she gets, you know, she doesn't need a pass. She's passed. Fine. I think I'm pretty much cool with everybody. Except Firebat. No, I don't. I've never talked to Firebat. Who am I not cool with? Chris, the community manager. I didn't like him. I thought he was a bad dude. I like Crip. Crip's cool dude. Got McBanter and Bunny on. I like them. I like Show, Kappa, Lissa. A lot of cool people in the Hearthstone community, I think. Frequencies. Do you like Dreads? I do. Dreads is really annoying sometimes, but I still like him. He's a good guy. He's really annoying sometimes, though. Trump? Yeah. I only have brief interactions with Trump, but they've all been positive. Alright, I'm glad we didn't end up losing the 12 win based off of that last game. I'm not trying to BM him just in case I misclick. Coffee? Dose? I mean, yeah, I worship Dose. Not in like a sexual manner, but yeah, I love Dose of Coffee. He's great. He's a great young man. Very proud of him. I hope he continues to grow. I hope he continues to be kind. Go Red, 12 wins. Oh god, did we go 12? Make sure you hit the like and the subscribe and the comment and the follow. And when I was misbehaving earlier, I apologize. And in the future, I'll be better. Thank you guys for watching on YouTube.